Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Once again, we'd like to say thank you for your continued interest and support in the channel. Today we're going to be discussing GDP, including what it is, how it's calculated, and what it means for a country. With that said, let's get into things. As some of you may know, GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product. This term is strictly defined as the market value of all final goods and services produced within a geographic area during a given period of time. Now, this geographic area is typically a country, and the given period of time is typically a year. However, in Canada, for example, Statistics Canada produces an estimate of GDP data which is released quarterly, so every 3 months. Now, there are some very important aspects to this definition which are worth taking note of. GDP is measured in terms of market value, therefore in dollars, not in quantity. Now, this makes sense because imagine trying to measure GDP as the sum of all of the goods sold, rather than the market value relating to the cost of each good. This is to make it possible to relate the value of all goods into $1 value, rather than GDP being a list of all the items produced in a given year. GDP only includes current production. So, for example, a textbook is only included in GDP the year that it was originally sold. Every subsequent time the book is sold on Kijiji, eBay, or Facebook Marketplace, for example, it's not contributing to GDP. Now, house pricing is done in a slightly different manner, as one house may be sold a number of different times in its life cycle, but only the date that it's finished in construction and sold does it contribute to GDP. After that, monthly rental prices make up the contributions to a nation's GDP. GDP only measures the market value of final goods and services, not intermediate goods and services. Based on this statement, each good can be classified as a final good or an intermediate good, and they are defined as follows. A final good is a good or service that's being purchased by a final user. An intermediate good is a good or service that is used as an input into another good or service, for example, the seats in a car. They're not sold separately, but they are inputted into that final good that is a vehicle. Now, how do we calculate GDP? Let's take a look at this example to help us understand. Suppose that you are in a very simple economy which only produces 4 goods: guitars, pizzas, paintbrushes, and wood. And assume in this economy that all wood is used to either make guitars or paintbrushes. So we will use 3 steps to calculate this nation's GDP. Step 1, we must determine which goods are included in the calculation of GDP. Step 2, calculate the market value of the goods included. And then step 3, add the market values for all the goods and services together. So we noted that in this nation, wood is strictly an intermediate good, so it's not included in our calculation. Therefore, there are only 3 final goods in our economy: guitars, pizzas, and paintbrushes. Now we must calculate the market value of each, which is simply price times quantity. There are 100 guitars sold at $250 each, totaling $25,000. There are 50 pizzas sold at $10 each, totaling $500. And finally, there are 200 paintbrushes sold at $3 each, totaling $600. Remember that we do not include wood as it is not a final good. So after summing up the market values of all final goods and services, we can determine the economy's GDP, and it is $26,100. Now, there's actually 3 different methods to calculate GDP, and they're known as the Expenditure Approach, the Income Approach, and the Value Added Approach. We will be discussing each of these methods in detail with examples in the future, so if that's a video you're interested in, make sure to check back with the channel regularly as we post new videos each week. As usual, if you like this video and are excited to see more, let us know by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and comment what sort of economic topics you'd like to see us cover in the future. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next.